everybody, and welcome to my first reading vlog for the Read-EH-Thon and the Tome Topple Read-A-Thon. This was my first Read-A-Thon. This was the first time I was trying to vlog while doing it, and it is kind of a little bit disjointed. I thought I would just kind of tell you why. I started on the first day of the Read-A-Thon and I felt really good, and I read pretty much for like 3 or 4 hours. And then on Saturday, I didn't read anything. I was hanging out with my husband. And then on Sunday, I read an entire book. Literally the next day, I got extremely sick. And I wasn't able to read it all that week. I was just trying to figure out what was wrong and trying to make myself feel better. So I'm sorry for kind of the disjointed vlog, and it only lasts, like, the content only lasts for 2 days, but you know, you live and you learn, and I didn't want to not put a video out because it's just a part of life. And so I am going to be participating in the Booktubeathon, which is coming up. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. Good morning. So I'm doing my very first Read-A-Thon today. Woohoo! And so it's my very first vlog, so be kind. I'm learning. But I have a few things I've got to do before I can start reading. So I've got to go exercise, and then I've got to go do some cleaning around the house, kind of straighten up, and then I can start reading. So my main goal today, since it's June 29th, I'm going to be trying to start the Brandon Sanderson Mistborn, because it's like my main goal for the for the Tome Topple. I'm a little bit anxious about it just because it is such a big book. If I get bored, I will kind of dabble on my Kindle with some of the Canadian books, reading for the Books and Lala Read-A-Thon. Okay? So I finished my cleaning. Now I'm going to eat some lunch before I go and start actually reading. So I thought I would just show you what I'm going to eat, if you even care. Okay, I think I'm going to have our last chicken enchilada. I'll have some yogurt and some carrots and a pear. Okay. What I'm most nervous about with this whole vlogging thing and like reading is, and like I haven't done a read-a-thon since I was like a little girl. I think it was a read-a-thon, but they had a different name for it, and you could bring like your pillows and your blankets and wear pajamas. It was so fun, but it was also very competitive. And I'm also very scared because the Tome Topple is all about like scary books that like intimidate you. So I'm gonna eat, and then I will get back to you when I have set up to start reading. Yay! Here's my lunch, if you were curious, because I know I like to see what people are eating and what it actually looks like. And there you go. Oh, and my water bottle. Let the reading begin! So I decided to come and sit outside on the roof because it's like really nice today. It's not too hot. So yeah. I'm about 40 pages into Mistborn, and I'm liking it so far. I'm not as intimidated now. I guess I was just really worried about the writing style and that it was going to be too wordy, and it isn't. I'm really enjoying it. Yay! Hi everybody, so I just wanted to give a little update on how my reading was going. I didn't do any reading update on Saturday or Sunday. Things were just too crazy and my husband was home, and I've learned that I'm a shy vlogger and I didn't want to vlog in front of him. So I just decided to wait until he was at work. So he's at work. Yesterday I started A Stranger in the House, or In My House, I can't remember what it's called exactly, by Sherry Lapina, and I started it yesterday and I finished it yesterday. It was a page turner, let me tell you. I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but I did enjoy it. I ended up giving it 3 out of 5 stars. It definitely helped me get some reading in when I was feeling really burnt out by the Brandon Sanderson book. Brandon Sanderson, I found, is a very good writer. But with high fantasy, it takes a lot of effort for me to sit and to create and like to see the world and see how it's created and to kind of follow everything that's happening. And so I think I'm only like 130 pages in. Yeah, I'm 135 pages in, and it's just not, I'm liking it. I'm not saying I'm not liking it. It's just, I still haven't hit the point where I feel comfortable reading it. So, apparently, I only got 2 days of reading in before I got deathly ill, and so I wasn't able to read. Today is Tuesday, July 10th, and the Read-A-Thon is all done, and unfortunately I only finished one book. And that was A Stranger in the House by Sherry Lapina. And then, so I only have like 2 more days in the Tome Topple, and since I've been sick, usually after I get sick I don't want to read like really heavy books that take my attention. I want like a light, fluffy, just kind of like get me through being sick and kind of getting my brain back into reading. And so I have been reading My Plain Jane. Here it is, right here. So the My Lady Jane is all about Lady Jane Grey, and then they kind of put some fantastic, like fantasy type spin on it, and then the narrators are always like really funny and quirky, and they kind of remind me a lot of the Hercules narrators, where they're just kind of fun and get ahead of themselves, and so they have to like backtrack a little bit, and it's really fun and quirky, and it doesn't take itself seriously. You don't need to read My Lady Jane in order to read My Plain Jane, because My Plain Jane covers Jane Eyre, which, if you don't know, is my favorite classic. I love Jane Eyre, and I'm really enjoying it. And so I'm just gonna keep reading, and I'll update you in a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed my first Read-A-Thon vlog. I will be doing a read-a-thon for the Booktubeathon, like I said, so keep a lookout for that, and then also I'll be doing a TBR for that. I am so sorry it was a little bit disjointed. I will get better. I'm learning. Okay, that's it. Bye.